Caught on camera now, and a knockout blow apparently over $18. A customer sucker punching a parking valet at a South Florida hotel.
Tonight, the victim's boss is livid. CBS 4's Kerry Codd spoke with both of them. He's live in Fort Lauderdale. Kerry.
Yeah, Rudabeh and Rick, Rodolfo Rodriguez is the name of the valet who was working here at the Ocean Sky Hotel and Resort on Tuesday night when he says a customer started complaining about paying the $18 parking fee. What happened next left Rodriguez laid out unconscious, and everyone at the hotel wondering why the puncher wasn't immediately arrested. It happened so fast. A valet is seen having a conversation with a man partially obscured by a column outside the Ocean Sky Hotel in Fort Lauderdale when the man suddenly punches the valet in the face, dropping him to the ground. The man then puts his hands on the victim as people from the hotel come rushing out.
He upset with the price on the parking lot.
Rodolfo Rodriguez is the valet on the video.
They say, I'm gonna fire you.
That's the last thing Rodriguez remembers before being hit. Were you knocked out?
Yeah, knocked out. I was 5 minutes on the ground, and I don't remember after that.
The hotel surveillance video shows the entire thing. From a woman the hotel manager said was with the puncher, having a discussion with the valet, to the punch a few minutes later. And the fact that it took police about 14 minutes to arrive to the scene and paramedics about 15 minutes to arrive. That last fact makes hotel manager Mark Dyer angry.
Could you imagine what could have happened to this guy? He could have had a brain hemorrhage.
Dyer said he saw the punch. He said the puncher's wife was inside the hotel complaining about the parking fee at the time.
Nobody should be attacked like that. Nobody should have to go through the pain and suffering that Rodolfo's gone through. It's a savage attack.
Dyer said he spoke to the puncher after the attack. He said the man identified himself as a former cop in the Atlanta area and as a former DEA agent.
He was very arrogant. Oh, I have an $80,000 vehicle, and why should I have to pay for parking? And I'm like, you just punched somebody. I said, you just assaulted somebody, and you want to talk to me about an $80,000 vehicle? I said, what a scumbag.
Dyer and others at the hotel cannot understand why the puncher wasn't immediately arrested and charged.
He needs to go to jail, and for me, I think he poses a threat to the community.
So I talked to the Fort Lauderdale police about this tonight. They told me that the night the punch happened, they were unable to get the video from the hotel, so they didn't realize exactly what this video showed. Initially, Fort Lauderdale police considered this a misdemeanor battery. Now, a spokesperson for the agency told me that detectives got the video today. They are reviewing it. They plan to speak again with the victim. We did try to reach out to the suspected puncher, but he did not return our calls and texts. In Fort Lauderdale, Kerry Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Thank you, Kerry.
Watch. Cops let man go after he snaps and knocks out valet because he's part of the thin blue line. A former cop and DEA agent walked up to an innocent valet and knocked him out. When police arrived, he flexed his blue privilege and was not arrested. By Matt Agarist, July 31, 2017. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If a common man walks up to an innocent person and punches him so hard in the face that he falls to the ground and is knocked unconscious, that common man would be arrested. However, if that common man is part of government law enforcement, nothing will happen to him because blue privilege. This blue privilege is illustrated in the shocking video below. However, as evinced in this incident, this blue privilege even extends to former members of law enforcement as well. Last Tuesday, hotel guest and former law enforcement officer, John Henry Kiernan, entirely unprovoked walked up to hotel valet, Rodolfo Rodriguez, and knocked him unconscious. Rodriguez was injured so badly that he had to be transported to the hospital. He punched my face and I don't remember nothing, Rodriguez said. He punched me for no reason. However, Kiernan, who had the benefit of talking to his brothers in blue while Rodriguez was incapacitated, spun an alternative story, one in which he was the victim. Advertisement. Kiernan claimed that the valet was being rude to him in front of his family and so he was forced to strike first. Kiernan gave the cops his once practiced and routinely used phrase of fearing for his life. Based on everything I have dealt with in my life, and based on his body language, the way he spoke to me, I did feel he was going to go to physical contact, Kiernan said. I didn't know if the guy had a weapon on him. So as soon as he said that, I struck him one time and he went down. Read more. The Dallas attacks just validated the police state this is not how freedom wins. However, if you watch the video, everything Kiernan said is nonsense, as Rodriguez had his hands in his pockets and did not posture or otherwise move in any way that appeared threatening at any level. But this didn't matter to the officers who showed up and refused to arrest this man for assault. According to NBC Miami, Fort Lauderdale police responded to the hotel but didn't arrest the 37-year-old Kiernan, who told officers he was a former cop. Police said at this point it was a misdemeanor battery, but Kiernan hasn't been charged. Rodriguez explained to NBC6 that Kiernan was upset over being charged $18 for valet services. Instead of talking to a manager about the dispute, Kiernan immediately resorted to violence, and it appears that his law enforcement blue privilege will allow him to escape any consequences for it. I want them to arrest this guy. I need justice to be done, hotel manager Nigel Blair said. You just can't assault somebody and expect to just get away with it. As the Free Thought Project has reported numerous times, blue privilege is real and it is repugnant, as it even protects child rapists. A 23-year-old man in Indiana pleaded guilty to molesting a 13-year-old foster child living with his family earlier this year, and was sentenced to just 3 years of house arrest thanks to his father's blue privilege. Andrew Taylor is the son of Tim Taylor, the police chief in his hometown of Bern, Indiana. Wayne.com reported that Andrew Taylor asked the young girl who had been placed with his family to perform oral sex on him, and she agreed in October. He then told his father about what he did and turned himself in, according to court documents. Read more. Breaking: officer charged for killing innocent unarmed father with his hands up on video. If blue privilege can keep an admitted child molester out of prison, it can and certainly will keep a violent former cop from being charged.
Hey Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before, we're
Sheriff's
just
getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time, we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, We have cell phones. We have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know, too, now we got Trump. We got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So, if you can give more than that, that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So, anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.